I'm not going to ask you because I know for a fact that you are a big fan of war books like Sun Tzu's Art of War or 48 Laws of Power. And every time I come across people who have gone through that book, I have some parts of it scare me. Some parts of it really attract me. I really learn from that. So every time I come across somebody who's gone through them, I always ask this question. What are your top 3 laws in the 48 Laws of Power and why? Especially the part that can be applied practically, either in business, life, or in relationships. Go.
Never outshine the master. The friends one. There's this one about friends. Like I think it's like keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, or
keep your enemies close and your friends closer.
Yeah, but that's not the law. But there's shoot. Find that law. I think it's law number 3, but it talks about friends. And the other one is it also talks about being scarce. Like, don't be available all the time for people. Like you're there, but then you're not there. And then you're there, and then you're not there. Don't always make yourself available. Those are the 3 that I really love. But obviously, I don't love them too much because I can't freaking remember them.
No, we're going to go through them because I think I want to focus a lot. I'm feeling I need to focus a lot about that. For some reason, I wasn't thinking about it before, but we'll find the laws because I think I want our session to be very different, okay? Because people are used to us just talking business, but business and philosophy, they all mix together, and the one that can master it is the one that wins. So I'm gonna look for them.
All right. If you're looking for them, I'll look for them too, and whoever finds them first.
We're gonna make it a 48 laws.
So I'm gonna go into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT what are the 48 laws of power.
I didn't even think about that. See, now we are prompting. Let's do that. Let's have fun today, guys. If you are just joining us, I see that so many people are joining because I sent out a special broadcast. I wanted to have a special event today. We already got more than 1,000 people watching us as we speak. So, guys, if you are just joining us, yeah. So I want to have a fun with my friend here today. I have all the questions for him written down, but I'm not even looking at them right now. Me and him, we just want to have fun, not at your expense, but to take this whole thing to a whole new level for a lot of people who have not really seen this other side of me. I could sometimes when I see people like my current guest, I love to actually explore areas that people are afraid to explore. Let's talk about it. Even though it ducked my first question,
I didn't duck it. I'm ready for it. Let's go.
You chicken, man.
I'm just saying, you don't get me shot. That's all.
And I don't want to get you shot, so that's why I'm calm.
Right? Nah, you're good. I'm being funny.
They say.
All right, so here they are. Here they are. Number 1, never outshine the master. Number 2, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. That one. Like, see, because the reason why
talk to me about how to use your enemies. That one.
See, the reason why I like number 2 is because people are usually my friends, they're everything, and my enemies, leave them completely alone. But the truth of the matter is that your friends are actually more dangerous than your enemies. Because your enemies, you already know their intention. Your friends, you don't really know their intention. And most of the time, we've all experienced liking somebody more than they like us. All right. So when you have friends, it's like you never truly trust your friends, and you learn how to use your enemies. Now, how do you use your enemies? Well, if you know that somebody doesn't like you and whatever you do, they protest against it, that's free advertisement, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that. You got somebody who doesn't like you, who hates on you, who's going to talk about negatively everything you do. Let them know so they can tell people about what you're up to. That's free advertisement.
Okay. Tell me about this one. That law number one. This number one. Never outshine the master. What does that mean? How does that work?
So
my partner has always used that because I have my law office partner. Is such a great guy. He has a lot more money than me even right now. But I was the first guy he worked for when he came out of law school. And no matter what I do, he always says, "You are my master." That I read the power. I can never outshine my master, and exactly that's what he does. Always make sure I'm honored. Always make sure that nobody messes with me. Even though he could, this is the one doing all the work right now. He's driving all the big cars. I'm just driving a modest car. But outside the office, he's a very, very, very well connected man with all these billionaire friends and all that. But when you see him with me, so one day I had to ask him, why are you always like this? He said, "Boss, you don't understand that I read the 48 laws of power, and the first law there is never outshine your master." And the both of us will laugh, but I never really got into it or studied it to see what exactly that is. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, the thing about it is most men have weak egos, like straight up. And it doesn't matter how much they like you. It doesn't matter how many skills you have. It doesn't matter what you got going on. People have weak egos. So at one point in time, you're the student, but the student is eventually going to be the teacher. And when the student becomes the teacher, it becomes intimidating. Now, it doesn't mean you don't be the best you can be. It doesn't mean you don't do your best. And it doesn't mean you don't be better than your master. That's not what it means. Never outshining the master basically means that you have to know who you're dealing with, and you have to learn and understand their insecurities. And when you learn and understand their insecurities, you cater to their insecurities in a way where if you're stronger in those subjects, you don't be stronger in those subjects around them. At first, when I dealt with it, I didn't understand it. But as I move through life, I understand that there's a certain point where no matter how good you are, when you're around people that you respect and they have a certain level of control over you or etc., you don't show them how much better you are than they are. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, I'm hearing you. I was trying to, okay. So, no, I get it from basically what he's saying there. I think the way his friend tried to explain it to me one time, like the never outshine your master thing is, like Riley said, okay, a lot of people have egos, okay, and if there's somebody you are dependent on who's your master, and then you start showing yourself to be more intelligent, you start showing, especially in public, or start elevating yourself above him in public or in the public life, then he resents you, and then he may destroy you because he has the power to do it. So even if you are more intelligent than your master, as long as you see your master, what you want to do is you want to dump yourself down, at least in his presence or in the presence of those who may think it matters. So, and I thought that was
But the master should never try to dumb you down and make you look foolish.
That's a whole different law.
Yeah. Like the master, like if you're trying to not outshine your master, that's one thing. But if your master is trying to make you insignificant and crush you and make you look smaller, he's no longer your master. He's your enemy.
And now you kill him at that point, right?
Well, you don't kill him, but you either distance yourself from him. You either distance yourself from him,
or plan a coup.
Or you plan a coup, yeah. Or you take him over.